Hey everybody, more Robb. Guys, I thought we'd do a review of the really cheap wines at Walmart that got like 4 stars or 3.5 stars. Almost everything here got 4 stars or 3.5. I'm not going to be drinking these. I'm going to be using them for cooking. Once you open the bottles of regular wine, if it's not cooking wine, you have to freeze it because eventually it's going to go bad on you. The cooking wines, they have a lot of preservatives and salt. That's why it can last a long time. But it doesn't taste that good. Though it's used in cooking, I thought it'd be better to use regular wine and just freeze it so it doesn't go bad. These are the Pinot Grigio, Cabernet, and then a Merlot. I also got a bottle of sparkling wine. This had 4 stars, but it wasn't inexpensive like the other ones. It is inexpensive, but it wasn't the cheapest. It wasn't the cheapest thing in the whole store. These are $3.96 each. You can't get any cheaper. That's actually the focus of the video. The really inexpensive cheap wines that had really high ratings, which were the Oak Leaf, Cabernet Merlot, and the Pinot Grigio. But they had this. It had 4 stars. It's a sparkling wine. It's from Italy, Rasberry Sparkeltini. Like I said, I don't drink anymore, but when I did drink, now and then I would have champagne. It was one of the only things I would drink that never gave me headache. And I don't drink because, like, if I drink wine, it tastes a little acidic, a little vinegary, and I can taste the fruit. Maybe if it's clean, crisp taste, or it doesn't have an aftertaste. You know, I can tell what's going on, but it's for the champagne, I always had a better experience. This is not a champagne glass, really, but I'm just going to take a sip. Well, you can taste. First of all, it's carbonated. It has the sparkling bubbles there. It's a nice flavor. You can taste there's a berry taste to it and a little bit of a malt taste. I'm tasting a tiny bit like a melon, like. Yeah. I think this is worth the extra $2.96. I think this was like maybe six something, and these were 4. So I would prefer this over the others. Even though I haven't had the Merlot and the Cabernet, I just had a tiny sip of the Pinot this morning. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with this. Eh. So for Rasberry Sparkeltini, I guess that's what I'm tasting, raspberry. But it had like a little bit of a melon flavor to it. It's got a little bit of a malty flavor to it, like an aftertaste. Oh, it's a malt beverage with natural flavors, huh? Well, Italian Spumanti. All right. So you don't want to get your recommendations from someone who doesn't drink anymore and is not a wine connoisseur, but I think for the price, it's hard to beat. If you had this in another bottle, more expensive, I think some people could tell because it has a little bit different flavor from the regular champagne. All right, actually, it has a completely different flavor from some of the regular expensive champagne, but but it's still I think it's worth the price. All right, guys. Hope you're having a happy Christmas season and happy, healthy New Year to everybody. Cheers.